Hey friends, welcome to Dare to Thrive. I'm Rebecca Smith, military wife, homemaker, and Christian health coach. I'm super passionate about educating, encouraging, and inspiring others to find simple, budget-friendly ways to live a fun, thriving, and healthy life. In today's video, I wanted to share the 5 top ways that I have found to save money over time while we've been living in Guam. You may not know this, but Guam is super expensive. Being a small 30-mile island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, everything is imported. Everything that we purchase has a higher ticket price at the store simply because it has to be imported through either Hawaii or California or one of the states and go through US customs. So everything has just those inflated prices due to the way that they're imported. Anybody who's lived in Guam for any amount of time will know this, whether military or non-military. And so throughout the 2.5 years just a little over 2 years that we've lived here, we have noticed that there are some things that we could finally do in our just day-to-day life and usage of products that we just use, right? We found some ways that we can just save a little bit of money here and there, and over time, these actually really add up. The first thing that I want to share about is directed towards my ladies under 50. Okay? So we all know that pads are expensive, okay? Pads are something that we have to use. We need them every single month, and eventually you run out and you have to go to the store and buy more or order them on Amazon on subscription so that they're always coming to you every single month. Regardless of how you go about buying your various pads and other feminine need items, it all adds up. Take a look at some of your receipts. Look at how much you're paying for maybe subscriptions and things. The main thing that I want to talk about here is replacing those pads with reusable ones. I know this sounds really gross at first, and honestly, I thought so too, okay? My sister, though, convinced me by showing me various videos of people actually using and reviewing various different types of washable, reusable pads. They're very simple to use and to wear, and they're easy to hand rinse in the sink and then just kind of collect in a leak-proof bag and then throw to wash. And you can wash them either by themselves in hot water, or you can wash them on hot water along with your towels. They do not get everything dirty because, like I said before, you're going to pre-wash them in the sink by hand. Ultimately, you're going to end up saving anywhere from $20 to $50 a month, depending on what types of pads that you buy. I know that for me, I have sensitive skin, so I had to buy unscented pads that were made for sensitive skin, that were hypoallergenic. I even got to the point where I was looking to purchase 100% cotton pads, which are even more expensive, especially if you want to make sure that they're coming from a fair trade company, and just all of these ethical things. All of those price tags add up. So ultimately, I came to the conclusion, after seeing my sister use these pads for several years, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have found, since starting to use these myself, I've been using them, I want to say 4 months now. And I used to spend, like I said, $20 to $50 a month on pads and various things. Now, because I only use those, and then I honestly don't really use other feminine products. I just prefer not to. I feel safer not using them, to each their own. If I were to have purchased these myself, it would have been an upfront investment of probably $60 to start with, just because I have a heavy flow and I needed quite a few of the larger ones. Hey friends, Editing Becca here. I just wanted to pop in really quick just so that I could show you what exactly I'm talking about regarding the hand washing and storage of the reusable pads. So basically, this is the type of bag that I'm talking about for storing used ones. I'm currently in the middle of my period, and I have quite a heavy flow, so I do use quite a few pads, whether it's for daytime or nighttime. I just wanted to show you how it is that I actually go about storing my reusable pads after wearing them before actually going to wash them. So these pads are actually ones that I've used, and then what you do is you literally will come to your bathroom sink after you replace the pad that you're wearing. I like to use lukewarm water, and I know this sounds really gross, but I mean, this is just your own stuff, you know. It's really not a big deal if you're not squeamish, and if you're really just trying to save some money and find a natural alternative to disposable pads. I'll give you an example with this one that I just took out of my bag that's already been used and rinsed. You'll just turn the water on, you know. You're gonna soak the entire pad in water, and then you're just gonna start squeezing. So like I said, this one's already been rinsed, but you know, when yours has been freshly used, all of that blood is going to start pouring out. The water's going to make it look like a lot more than what it really is. So you're just going to continue repeating this rinse and squeeze process until the water is running as clear as possible, considering that it is a used pad. And then I literally just like this, you know, I go and I stick it. Obviously, y'all be using 2 hands to do this. I typically use 2 hands to do this. I just stick it inside of this bag, and then I zip it shut. And so I happen in this particular bathroom in this house that we live in, I have this drawer here right next to the toilet where I keep my pads and you know, various things. So I'll put them right back there. And this is the bag that I actually store my clean, washed, and dried pads in. So you can probably see them in there. So this is my little pad collection. So this is how I store my pads. This is just one of those like those travel bags that you can get that are like water resistant. So this is just one of those bags that's part of that collection. It really doesn't matter what kind of bag you use. Just use something that is going to protect your clean pads from dust and, you know, various debris and things that can happen in the bathroom. So I just store this right in here so that it's easily accessible when I am using the bathroom and need a new pad. Later on in this part of the video, I do talk about the fact that I do still use disposable panty liners just because I wear them every single day and I haven't found a reusable alternative that feels as comfortable as these. So you're going to do whatever's going to be comfortable for you as far as how far you go replacing things to use, you know, more reusable, sustainable products that also just save you some more money over time. So I hope that brief little tutorial, illustration, explanation kind of helped you get more of a real life practical visual of what it looks like to own reusable pads. Those exact pads that I showed you in the clear plastic bag, pardon the fact that I'm out of breath, I barely slept last night. So that bag of used rinsed pads that I showed you, I will then take that bag and I will put it in my washer, and I'll either wash it on hot water by themselves, or if I have a pile of dirty towels that need to get washed, I will just wash them together. Since I thoroughly rinse them, I'm not scared that I'm going to stain my towels with blood, because I am certain through my hand rinsing that I got out the majority of that blood that would have stained anything or come out in the wash, you know, leaking out. Washable, reusable pads are in, and disposable pads that you have to rebuy every single month are out. My annual savings at this point is going to end up being, let's see, on the low end, $240 a year on the low end, about $20 a month. On the higher end, $50 a month. That's like $600, something like that. I'm not a huge mental math person, so you can do that math as well and check me. But a lot of savings just with using reusable pads. Okay, next one. Number 2, stop buying paper napkins. Instead, use cloth napkins. If you use napkins when you eat a meal, if you have anybody in your family who's messy, or you just like to keep your hands clean while you're eating and your face clean while you're eating, you're probably using some kind of napkin, whether it's paper towel or actual packages of napkins. These things are so expensive if you want a good quality absorbent napkin. And I was spending about $25 a month, and we're just 2 people, just to give you some context. It's just me and my husband. We don't have any kids yet. We would spend about $25 a month just on napkins. I'm not even counting paper towels. I'm talking about just straight up table napkins, okay? Paper towels, those can easily be $20, a month, because we would buy a large package and it would last us a month for cleaning purposes. So replacing our table napkins for cloth napkins has saved us that $25 a month. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I just found a package of just cotton cloth, and I don't even remember how much it was. I'll have to check, but I'll put the price on the screen if I remember to do so. But I got these cotton cloths, and in my cheap DIY method, because I don't have a sewing machine right now, I literally just sliced them up into the size napkin that I wanted. And I'll put a picture here on the screen of what those look like. But basically, we now have napkins, endless napkins. So I've got quite a few of them. So the package that I purchased of cloth, of cotton cloth, oh my gosh, if I could speak, it came with 100 sheets. And each of those sheets, I want to say, I don't even think I could fit into the whole screen about how big they were. They were pretty big. I think I got 8 cloth napkins slices out of each of the cloths. So that's a lot of napkins. So we have a stock of those, and I keep a pile of them on just a pretty plate on the table. You can store them however you'd like. And then, just throw them in the wash with kitchen towels as we use them. And, fold them up and stick them back there. I have a basket in a closet where I keep the surplus, because I obviously don't want 100 napkins on the table. It's really not necessary for 2 people. So the savings with that, we're saving $25 a month by not buying napkins. We do still keep a package of good quality paper towels, but we don't rebuy them every single month, because we're now only using kitchen towels and cleaning towel rag type things for our big messes and spills. The reason why I do keep a package of paper towels on hand is for those just in case moments where you have a mess that you're just like, I am not about to have to wash this towel. No, I want to throw this away. So perfectly fine if you want to do that. There is a major savings regardless, because I might be replacing this package of paper towels once every 6 months because we barely touch them. Okay, I do keep in the kitchen on the counter a roll of paper towels for accessibility purposes, for if we do have one of those types of I don't want to clean this up and wash the towel afterwards type of mess. Again, that one roll though easily lasts an entire month because it's not getting touched, because most of our messes, since we're just 2 adults, end up being cleaned up very easily with various types of towels and kitchen towels and cleaning cloths and rags. So investing in good quality absorbent towels is an upfront thing, an upfront cost. But when you spread out the calculation over time, you honestly end up saving a good chunk, at least over a year, and of course over even more time. On Amazon, I found a package of really high quality 100% cotton absorbent kitchen towels that I haven't bought, but that are identical to some that I bought here at the store on Base. And the price for the ones on Amazon, I believe, were like $15 for a pack of 6 towels. I'll put that here just in case I'm wrong. So let's say you buy 2 or 3 packages of those. Let's say you spend, $30 or $45 up front. Do that math over time compared to $20 a month, give or take, depending on your family size, for rebuying those big packages of good quality absorbent paper towels. $20 a month, $240 a year, versus upfront maybe you pay $60. That's still less than $240 a year. So that to me was a no-brainer. So switching out our paper napkins for cloth napkins and switching out our paper towel usage for reusable kitchen towels and cloths. Totally a win. Huge savings right there. I can literally look at our budget and tell you that the money we were spending every month to replenish various household supplies such as paper towels and toilet paper and whatnot, I've been able to decrease that budget and move that money elsewhere. For example, savings, or for a special occasion, things like that. More money free and clear. Here's a couple tips for maintaining your cloth napkins. The ones I bought were just white cotton cloth, okay? I do not care about stains and them being discolored because we're just using them every day. It's just us. It really doesn't matter. If I'm going to have guests over, I will intentionally, eventually, buy nice cloth napkins that are just for when we have guests. They will be a dark color so that whatever staining occurs from guests using them is pretty inconspicuous and pretty easily removable depending on what kind of stain it is. For our everyday cloth napkins though, they're dingy and discolored and stained, and it doesn't matter because I know they're clean. If you do have an issue with your napkins looking stained and dingy, that's what I would recommend, purchasing fabric or ready-made cloth napkins that are dark, and having a good quality stain remover that you can use on them. You can also have various colored cleaning towels for different kinds of messes so that you can distinguish, green for whatever, blue for whatever, and you can distinguish the kinds of messes that you use to clean those for. I've seen videos on YouTube where it's recommended to have a certain color that you use for the bathroom and a certain color that you use for the kitchen. That way you don't mix your germs. So I think that's a really great idea. Water break. Make sure you hydrate. This is your hydration reminder, whether it's water or an electrolyte rich beverage. Please make sure that you stay hydrated. When it goes down like really cold, and it just fills you with like this cold, refreshing feeling, I love that. I'm one of those people that loves my water ice cold, so I put lots of ice in my water. That's an insulated stainless steel water bottle, so it stays cold. Not an ad, just telling you how much I love that bottle. That's actually one of my next points, but not yet, so hold on. Number 3, you are going to want to replace all of your cleaning products with 1 or 2 multi-purpose cleaning concentrates. Now, I absolutely love my multi-purpose cleaning concentrate simply because 1 bottle of it is so concentrated that depending on the level of cleaning / degreasing power that I want it to have, excuse me, I drink water. Bodily functions, people, they're natural. what was I saying? So the bottle of cleaning concentrate that I buy is from Young Living, and I love it because one bottle of that can potentially be at least 28 bottles of 28 16-ounce spray bottles of multi-purpose cleaner. Just pause a second and think about that. The bottle of cleaning concentrate with my discount and the discount that you can have too is $35. That sounds really expensive. But the fact that it can last me 6 months, pretty legit. I did just buy this. I just started using it before I was using conventional cleaning products, and I haven't gotten rid of them yet because I have to justify to myself throwing away money. Even though I'm not using them because they give me headaches. All that just to say, replacing your cleaning products with one or two really high quality multi-purpose cleaning concentrates is really helpful because you will save a load. So I have the potential to save approximately $200 a year, if not more, depending on the types of different products that I used to use regularly and would have to replace either every month or every 2 months, depending on what they were. So for example, disinfectant cleaning wipes, I no longer have to buy those because instead I am just using my spray and a rag. Number 4, replace your oven with an air fryer, especially in the summertime. I am not saying to stop using your oven altogether. Ovens are very helpful if you have a large family, especially. They are a must. I know that I use my oven especially to bake bread and if I want to bake any kind of baked good, cookies, desserts, anything like that. However, if you want to save money on your electric bill, especially in the summer, and you do not want to heat up your kitchen and your entire home and make your AC work triple hard, if not more, use an air fryer. Why? Because you can do all kinds of cooking in an air fryer. Depending on the kind of air fryer you have, your air fryer could also have multiple settings like mine. And you can make all types of different foods. I roast everything from veggies and fish and chicken and burgers in there to any kind of reheating of food that we might buy out, like for a takeout food. Pizza, you can reheat pizza in there so well and it comes out tasting fresh. If you enjoy any kind of fried chicken from restaurants, is easily reheated to practically fresh tasting, if not better, in your air fryer later on. I thought I had a hair on me. I've been trying to take better care of my hair, but I shed a lot because my hair is healing. That'll be a whole other video on how I'm healing my hair. But anyway, so air fryers are for the win. They are an investment up front, just like majority of these things that I'm talking about. Some are more expensive up front than others. However, over time, the savings does add up. Because we live on base, we are blessed to not have to pay a utility bill. However, we did previously live off base here in Guam, and if you've lived in Guam for any amount of time, you know how ugly, stupid, expensive utilities are here. But thankfully, the military does give us an allowance for that. Regardless, they're still really expensive, and I feel very bad for the people who are not military who live here. I don't know how they can afford to live here. I really don't. That's a side note for another video. Okay, so major savings on that. In the apartment that we lived in, we noticed that when we used the oven, our electric bill would go up easily $100 versus when we just use the air fryer. We do use our air fryer literally every single day. So that should tell you everything right there. A typical air fryer brand price tag could be about $160 depending on the kind that you're getting and how big it is. This is the one that we have. I got it at Walmart, and that is not sponsored, and I think I paid $165 for it. That's why I said that price. But we've also had our air fryer since 2022. Beginning of 2022. We've had it for like 2 years. And it is a beast. This baby is a beast. She works so well. She works so hard for us. We literally use her every single day. It is fabulous and we love it. So $165 just over the course of 12 months to purchase that appliance, that countertop appliance, and then doing the math of the fact that we were saving about $100 a month on our electric bill here in Guam by not using the oven as often. Okay? Air fryer for the win, especially when it's hot outside, which it's always hot here. And last but not least, number 5, replace your bottled water with a reusable bottled water bottle. Not sponsored, just absolutely love this bottle. Okay? Again, need to drink water because I talk so much. Depending on how much bottled water you currently buy and consume every single month, you may find yourself saving upwards of at least $300 a year, if not more, when you decide to stop buying those pesky little polluting plastic bottles and instead go for a reusable, good quality water bottle and some kind of water filtering system. So if you have one of those fridges that gives you water, because it has like a hose that you can hook up to your house with water, and a filter that you can replace every 6 months, those are fabulous. If you don't have that luxury, you can also get, there are many water filter pitcher containers on the market that you can purchase that you can either leave sitting on your counter if you prefer room temperature water, or you can stick in the fridge if you're like me and really want your water to make you feel like you're in the Arctic. Regardless of what you end up choosing, what you have accessible to you, and what Amazon is willing to ship to you, replacing your prepackaged bottled water with a reusable water bottle and a water filtering container system, whatever, will save you a bundle over time. This is a huge money saver, along with number 1, which was the pads. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to my top 5 tips that I've discovered help us save a significant amount of money every single month and over time while living here in Guam. So if you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. If you want to see more videos like this or any other content on health and wellness, healthy living, Christian health coaching, homemaking, anything like that, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you also like to read and enjoy fabulous free resources, be sure to head over to daretothrive.co. That is my blog where I post 2 posts every week, Tuesdays and Fridays. And you can find all kinds of fabulous free resources on there, along with just article versions of a lot of these videos. And these videos are also linked in those blog posts. You know, it's all connected. If you love what you're seeing here, like and subscribe. Be sure to share if you found this helpful. And let's spread the education and encouragement and inspiration worldwide. Love you so much. Alrighty. I will see you in my next video. Bye.